All right, let's talk about 2026 for Aquarius. We are going to dive into a year that is absolutely transformative, definitely challenging, and probably one of the most defining years you'll experience. We're breaking down the huge planetary shifts that are going to reshape pretty much everything. So, let's get into it.
And this quote right here, this is basically your motto for the entire year. The source material is crystal clear on this one. If you're sitting around waiting for that perfect moment for the fog to clear before you make a move, well, 2026 is here to tell you to stop waiting. That strategy just isn't going to fly this year.
So, what's the big theme? It's all about engaging with unfinished work. It's about getting your hands dirty, diving headfirst into the mess, the complexity, and all those unresolved parts of your life. This is not a year for avoidance. It's a year for showing up, no matter how tough it looks.
So here's the deal. You don't get the luxury of waiting for everything to make sense. The real work, the important stuff, it happens inside the uncertainty. You don't solve the puzzle and then start building. No, you build your way through the puzzle.
Okay, now let's talk about the headliner. The single biggest astrological event, not just of the year, but maybe of your entire life. We're talking about Pluto in your sign, Aquarius. Its presence is the foundation for literally everything else that's about to happen.
And to put this into perspective, 248 years. That's how long it's been since Pluto was last in Aquarius. This isn't just another transit, you know? This is a rare, historically massive event that is here to fundamentally remake your sense of who you are. And this perfectly captures how Pluto operates. It's not here to help you repaint the living room. No, it's here to demolish the whole house. It takes the very structures of your identity, your ego, your life, and brings them all the way down to the foundation. And then, it waits to see what you're going to build back.
So, while Pluto is busy with the demolition crew on your identity, the other big planets are coming in and handing you a whole new set of rules, new terms of engagement for how you deal with the world. Let's look at what these new rules are.
Rule number 1 kicks in on February 14th. Saturn, the planet of consequences, moves into your house of communication. From this day forward, there are no throwaway comments. Every single word you speak, you type, you promise, it has a price tag. It has permanence.
And this is exactly what that means in the real world. That angry email you fire off, it's going to be remembered. That little promise you make on the fly, someone's counting on it. There's a real gravity to everything you say. It sounds like a lot of pressure, but hey, the alternative is a voice no one hears. This year, you will be heard.
Then, on June 30th, we've got Jupiter, the planet of go big or go home, storming into your partnership sector. And for 13 months, it's going to put all of your one-on-one relationships under a gigantic magnifying glass. There's absolutely no middle ground here.
And here's the wild part. Both outcomes are a win. A relationship that flourishes under this energy, that's a success. A relationship that shatters into a million pieces, that's also a success, because it clears the way for what's actually meant for you. Ambiguity is officially over.
And just when you think you've got the new rules figured out, here comes Uranus on April 26th. It's starting a 7-year trip through your house of creativity, romance, and fun. 7 years. So you can go ahead and just toss those 5-year plans for love and creative projects right out the window.
I mean, how intense is that? This captures the electrifying, maybe a little chaotic, energy perfectly. Boredom is officially dead. Predictability is over. Your new superpower is adaptability. The key is to just roll with the unexpected instead of fighting it. Okay, so on top of all these huge long-term shifts, the universe has scheduled a few interruptions. We'll call them forced pivots. These are the moments where change isn't a choice, and where some ghosts from your past are going to make a comeback.
You've got these powerful eclipses in February, March, and August. These are not suggestions. Think of them as non-negotiable course corrections that are going to shift your path, ready or not. And then, in the fall, Venus goes retrograde, and that's when the past comes knocking on your door.
And the way this is described is just wow. Memories rise to the surface like bodies from a lake. We're talking old stories, old relationships, old patterns. They are all coming back. Your job isn't to dive back in and relive them. It's to stand on the shore and figure out why they came back and what they're here to teach you now. So, after a year of demolition, learning new rules, navigating forced pivots, and facing down old ghosts, we get to the end of 2026. What's the result of all this intense pressure?
Who are you at the end of all this? And it all comes back to this, doesn't it? This has been the mission all year long. The person you become is forged not in the easy times, not when things are clear. No, you're forged right here, in the middle of grappling with the hard stuff, when the path forward is anything but obvious.
And this is the final thought I want to leave you with. When you look back from December, the person you were in January versus the person you become, that difference, it's not a fluke. It's not an accident. It was earned. You built it, piece by difficult piece. It was deliberate.